Brought me here against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, your time. We will never be slaves again.
I was born to be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I roll with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing, or my people just didn't die for nothing. We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
Freedom.
Free. We just got it on free.
We want freedom.
Free. We just got it on free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just got it on free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to bat a hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause we're all came for you. We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
We want freedom.
We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
Freedom.
We wanna be free. We just got it on free.
We want freedom. Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. We want freedom. Built this country with our hands. Freedom. Label me 3/5 of a man. We want freedom. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, new time. We will never be slaves again.
We will never, ever be your slaves again. We will never be your slaves ever again. Not in this time, not in this country, not in my lifetime or my children's children lifetime. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Crash Out Room. This is the new hours of the Crash Out Room. In the Crash Out Room, to those that are new to this platform and to me, the Crash Out Room is basically me and you in a safe space where me and you would discuss some shit that we don't fucking like. And we express ourselves very, very explicitorily here and privately here with one another because we're family here. So the Crash Out Room was definitely created for me to vent off and get off the things that I don't like. You know, like Chief Keef say, that's the shit that I don't like. Well, the Crash Out Room was created for the shit that I don't like. And mainly because I know that everyone that comes through understands the topics that I pick, that I talk about, that I will, vent about. And I have various subjects that I'm going to vent about, that I'm going to pick those topics that I am going to talk about. So when I talk about certain things, it's going to be about sports. It's going to be about life. It's also going to be about music, because I am a music man. And those that are new to this channel, the music that opened and entered this show is my personal music, because I am a musical artist. I've worked over 30 years in the city of Chicago, throughout the highways and byways and in the streets of Chicago, having my own sound and genre of music, which is rap music, and being a part of the Chicago Music Hip Hop Hall of Fame. I've also created a repertoire throughout the highways and byways of the United States, in almost all of the 50 states, in their ghettos that I have been in, sold my music in, stayed there for months, met the people. So I'm a person that is close to the streets. My ear is to the streets. In every single place that we went, me and my brothers, when we were selling our music on the streets, we went right there, not in the suburbs, but in the hood. So this is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT. My name is Bro Claude. This is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, KEYSHA. The networks itself, the Players Club, the Full Court Trio, and what we all know and love, my brother KEYSHA, who got us into this business. Now, it has been a full year for me. This has been 12 months. On this day, some of you guys didn't know, on this day, last year, on this day, on the 7th, was the day that I came to start talking to you on my podcast. I deleted some of those videos because I was very, very raw. But you can see some of those videos that I did do to see where I am now. I came here to express myself about shit that I don't like. Because you petty. Bitch, I'm petty too. So if you petty, you heard the song, bitch, I'm petty too. And it's been a lot of that type of format going on in the sports world. So first of all, we're going to handle this real nice and gradually. Yeah, this is a case of you petty. Bitch, I'm petty too. Carol Olsen, FLAU Johnson. Went head to head. Of course, with Coach Kim Mulkey, you can see down in the slight left hand bottom corner, jumping up and down, throwing her hands up in the air, and Carol Lawson trying to ignore FLAU to look straight ahead with her hand on her hip. Being a petty sister. So petty that she refused to acknowledge exactly what FLAU was upset about. What's going on to my family? When you come in, hit the like button. How you doing, Miss D? Jacob. On NY City, what's happening? Brian Lewis. She wins. Chi-Town Calvin. And of course, Juice. when you come in, hit the like button. But FLAU Johnson played on the U.S. team. And I'm going to break it down. FLAU Johnson breaks down Kara Lawson moment after the LSU bench clash. The biggest story to stem from LSU women's basketball team's 93-77 victory over the Duke Blue Devils on December the 4th came after LSU star FLAU Johnson drained a three-pointer in the fourth quarter. After making this tough bucket, FLAU, who finished the game with 18 points, 3 made threes, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, turned and began barking at Duke head coach Kara Lawson, who is also now the head coach of the USA women's national team. Soon after this, the game's ESPN broadcast noted that this game was personal for FLAU because Lawson was her head coach on Team USA for the 2025 FBA Women's America Cup this past summer, and FLAU didn't get the playing time she had hoped for in the tournament. FLAU was chirping at Kara Lawson and Duke after this. She was hyped after her game, sealing bucket on, you know what I mean? You can see that everywhere on Twitter and everything that you saw during the game at FLAU. It says LSU coach Kilmoki addressed this when speaking with the media after the game by saying, "I was happy for FLAU. I was happy. You know, she didn't have a good experience at USA basketball with Kara this summer, and she had this date circled around the calendar, and you get nervous, right? You get nervous because you think she's going to try to come out in here and do too much. And I was proud of how she handled herself. FLAU lost a lot of confidence this summer playing with the USA basketball, and it's my job when I get her back on the campus and bring her back to where she can help us to do what we need to do at LSU. I had a conversation with her many times this summer and had conversations with her before we came here," Mookie said. FLAU Johnson sends message about Kara Lawson. FLAU took the social media in the wake of all of the chatter surrounding her chirping at Lawson and sent a message about her former coach. Last night was a competitive environment, and Duke is an amazing team. Their record does not reflect their grit and toughness. I was fired up in the moment, but I have nothing but the utmost respect for Coach Kara Lawson. And the coach I won my first gold medal under. Don't get it twisted. She's a legend. Legend. FLAU wrote along with a gift of her own, her and Lawson shaking hands after the game ended. So a lot of people didn't see it that way. What's going on? What's going on? Big dog, what's happening? A lot of people ain't see it that way. A lot of people saw, well, FLAU actually was crying on some of the video footage that you guys, I don't know if you guys saw it, but she was literally crying after some of the games and some of the practices. You know, they was, you know, doing a documentary of her actually playing in the tourney. And after a few games, you know what I mean, she got a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, and then a couple of the games she didn't even play. And FLAU literally broke down. You know, they got footage of her actually crying because she felt like she was disrespected. Now, I know a lot of people, you know, look at that and say, oh, FLAU Big Four was disrespected. You know, And she, she's just, she was hated on by Carol Lawson doing attorney, or Carol Lawson don't like her. Well, some of that might be true. But let me talk to Carol Lawson. Carol Lawson. These young ladies, they come and depend on head coaches. And because you've been in this game a long, 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 long time. A long, 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 long time. And you don't have to be a heifer. If you don't like the way someone plays or the style that they play, you don't have to, try to do a Kevin Stefanski and try not to mention the name and, walk around here with your head up high and your shoulders back as if you didn't do anything. Because you did see how she threw down in the USA tourney the game before you set her down. So you acting real shady right about now about that situation. Just say, Kara, you didn't like, you don't like FLAU Johnson's style of play. Or maybe it is that you don't like FLAU Johnson. And you don't like her swag. And you don't like the way she goes and profiles and styles. You don't like that she's a rapper. You don't like that she is a model. You don't like that she's a philanthropist. You don't like the things that she do on the offset of court. Well, guess what? That's the nature of LSU. That's the nature of LSU. Do y'all remember that? That ain't so far away from us. That was just last year. See, now FLAU understand the crown that the queen wears, the baby goat. See, FLAU Johnson now is getting the experience going into the professional genre and realm this year, because next year she graduates going into the draft. See, Angel Reese was not liked because of her swagger. Angel Reese was not liked because she had things and businesses and stuff going on the side. Angel Reese was not liked because she had pizzazz about herself. I'm in here tearing up some shit. I'm so damn angry about this shit. Angel Reese had to get herself together. The baby girl could not, she couldn't go anywhere without being stalked, without being hassled, without being talked about, without being harassed. Videos all last year with the Caitlin Clark clan, talking about her, calling her names. They really wanted to call her a black ugly nigga, but they didn't do it. They hid behind her, calling her a sloth and calling her this and calling her that. They really didn't, what I'm saying? I'm mad as hell, y'all. I'm mad as hell. Calling Angel this and calling Angel that. Angel had to go through a whole lot of shit when she graduated in 2024. Well, FLAU, welcome to Angel's world. And you don't even know the half. Angel's so fucking far with bullshit with her. She had a GM who fired a coach who believed in her. She had a GM. She have a GM who do not still understand the water that he treading in. Angel Reese GM, Jeff Pagliosha, the Pink Panther, has literally disrespected Angel Reese in our faces abroad, just like the rest of the Caitlin Clark fans. He should have just been one of the Caitlin Clark clan members, because Jeff Pagliosha fed into all of the hoopla and just did not like the style of play that Angel Reese offers the Chicago Sky, because he shows it. Because we all know that the baby goat is the baby goat, and she's the best player and have been the best player on the Chicago Sky up to this date right now. But Fly J, you get to understand and see. You get to see and understand what Angel went through. Because it's going to be more coaches. It's going to be more things that's going to happen with you. Because you're just in college and you're about to be a graduate now. Some coaches, family, some coaches are the type of coaches that break certain players. That's just facts. Some coaches, they just break players. They player breakers. Great players. And it's a thing that, you know, you go through and you experience these type of things with people that don't like you. It's some people that don't like me, but I don't give a shit. You think I fucking care that they don't like me? I don't care. Because you don't make me or break me. I'm being the best that I could be for the people that come and listen to me. I'm being the best that I could be for the people who care about me. I'm being the best that I can be for the new subscribers and the new people that come to this channel. And I'm trying to be the best that I could be, that what you saw last year to what I evolved to be this year. So me personally, I give a shit about my critics. And so should Fly J. Fly J should not ever have to worry about someone not liking her game, because it's always haters. It's going to be haters. So baby niece, when you look at this, because I know she going to look at this, because Fly J have a close tie to myself. See, y'all, I don't be capping. I be telling y'all some straight up real shit. I be trying to tell y'all shit that I'm real with, but I have a close tie. Not with me and her personally, but she's tied to mine. She's tied to, you know, my son. And Fly J was hurting. Y'all don't understand that she went through mental anguish the whole entire summer. Just trying to make the team. Just trying to jail. Just trying to be seen by Kara Lawson. Just getting Kara Lawson to like her. See, that was real time then. Now she could take an experience like this, and of course the win helps her feel like she overcame and she showed her. But Fly J, when coaches don't like you, they just don't fucking like you. When they think that you are a bad, you heard her speech and what she said. She thinks that it's a lot of players that's in the NCAA and going to these colleges that put the outside world and the things that they got going on first. Carol Lawson don't like that. So Duke players, I feel sorry for you. I really do. Because you got a coach that ain't finna represent a goddamn thing in the EIL deals. In the EIL deals. Let's watch. Because LSU does that. LSU is the best at that. Promoting their college students. Putting their young people in the forefront. And Carol Lawson, what a shame. What a shame that you did that with FLAU. Absolutely, absolutely overlooked. And me disqualify you for even being that coach of coaches that they claim. She just was being politically correct, and she understand that she gonna see you again, because in your head, Carol Lawson, Sue Bird put you in a position that FLAU might have to see you again in 2028 if she want to make that team. Yeah, if she continues to grind and grow, she might have to see you again. So that was smart on FLAU saying, oh no, Carol Lawson is a legend. She has to do that. Because people like you, Carol, break young people careers that you don't like. You help those ones that you do like, that don't have so much pizzazz. Kind of like Miss 6 o'clock. Straight up and straight down. Flat front, flat back. Yeah, them the ones that you look out for, because you got some of them in you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You know, you got the curly, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's just the real truth. You know, Becky is in your family. I'm just being honest with you. So, FLAU Johnson, you have now came into a realm of where everybody is not going to like you and respect your game. So, shout out to you, baby girl, for having a great game. Shout out to you for taking it to the place where you need to take it. Shout out for you to represent what you had to represent. And let's get into it. See, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna let y'all know something for real. When people misrepresent you because they got something in their mind about you, and they got something in their mind that they don't care about you, you know, these people mishandle situations about you, for you, and around you. You know, when people got it in their mind of how you are or what they don't like about you and the way that things panned out on yourself, you know, they have it already in their mind of how they see you. Angel was that way, and it seems like here it is back to back. FLAU Johnson, which was on that team to go and get that natty that year and beating Caitlin Clark, even though she did say she give love and give pub to Caitlin Clark, but FLAU was fired up then when she beat Caitlin Clark's ass on the Iowa Hawkeyes. The heat of the moment is the heat of the moment, but the thing is that what happened to Angel Reese for the last 3.5 years now was diabolical. Angel Reese couldn't sleep at night. Angel Reese had to hire security because of death threats. Angel Reese had to hire security for her mother, FLAU. So I want you to think about all of the things that's going on and how it's going on. And then you being an MC, you being a model yourself, a beautiful, beautiful chocolate model. you being a great basketball player, a great college basketball player, soon to be in history, you have to be able to understand everybody not gonna like you. And it's all right. Angel, it's all right. Everybody ain't got to like you, because the Lord, the God above, the one in heaven, they all crying in heaven, trying to protect you in their prayers. That teardrops is heard on the ground, and the universe gonna always work out for you. So wherever angel go, we all go. That love angel. Wherever FLAU go, we all gonna go where FLAU go to. Because guess what? They're forever linked, and they're forever champions at LSU together. And they won that chip together. So if FLAU does end up in Chicago, because they got to predict it to come to Chicago, what if she does make it to Chicago? Let's embrace her. Let's embrace her, because we already see that FLAU has been going through the same things that Angel has went through, some similar, but not quite, because the powers to be, because that's what Kara Lawson is. She's the power to be. She's the Cheryl Reeves of the game, of the USA team. And she just didn't particularly like FLAU Johnson or think that she was better than the other girls. She didn't think she was better than the youngins, Hannah Hidalgo. She didn't think that she was better, you know, than the other girls that was playing. She mentioned many names. But on to the next. The name of the show is called Bitch. Say, sorry about that. I mean, you petty, bitch, I'm petty too. That's the name of this, the title of that. Because guess why? People play in your face all the time. People play in your face all the time. And they really hate on you. And you try to figure out, what is it that I've done to you, to them? What is it that I've done that they don't like me? I don't understand what I've done that these people really just don't care for me. And that leads me to Shedeur. Shedeur Sanders have been through so much scrutiny that is diabolical, with media, with his GM, with his owner, with the coach, Kevin Stefanski. We got to see Shedeur Sanders today on the field, and some of the crowd was just so disappointed and so hurt. They left in the middle of the fourth quarter. They didn't even get to see the rest of the footage of the game, that Shedeur was on a comeback and could have tied the game up. But Kevin Stefanski on the last play. If y'all watch the game while we called the game today, Kevin Stefanski called a play where Shedeur would have to step out and step to the sideline, and the ball hiked to the running back. What the fuck is I'm sitting here talking about today? What the hell? Do you think I'm here to waste my breath with you? You think I'm here on YouTube to cap? No, not really. Because I'm frank. Listen, I'm kind of goddamn tired. But I knew I had to get it out. See, I'm not here to cap and play with you. Kevin Stefanski is a diabolical, borderline racist. I said it. He's a borderline racist. You know those borderline racists? They don't want you to see and call them racists. So they try to fit in and hide their racial display of hate. They do as much as they can to put it up underneath the reasons why. They put it underneath and they put it in a piece of pie and they give it to you the reasons why I did these things. What the hell you take the goddamn quarterback out for? And the boy brought you all the way down. And you couldn't even let him do the 2-point conversion? Because Shedeur would have got it in there. But you gave it to a running back. He was stopped. He turned around. He threw that motherfucker away. Because you depended on him to do a fucking flicker or to throw that bitch or make a decision that a fucking quarterback that gets trained to do that all his life to make a decision, a decision to win the game. You gave it to a running back. Kevin Stefanski. I called you out. You are suspect of a hidden racist on the Cleveland Browns. Sus. That's what we call it in the culture. Because the culture can't be wrong, Kevin. The culture can't be wrong. The culture see exactly what you're doing. The culture see you playing in our face with our little brother. Kevin Stefanski, Cleveland, if y'all don't get rid of this man right now, that what he did today, if y'all don't know that y'all got to get rid of that man today, then the Browns organization is not as serious as these other organizations. Even the Bears fired the goddamn coach in the middle of the goddamn season because he was a loser. He was let the hell go. You say, bro, Claude, ain't no such thing as borderline. Stefanski is the Jeff. So when I say borderline, brother, see, a full-blown racist, see, them the ones that Malcolm said that he like. See, me too. Because they going to tell you, I don't like no ninjas. I don't like no ninjas. Get the fuck out of my face. And you belong over here and I belong over here. And we going to be segregated. And nothing I have is for you. And nothing you have, I don't fucking want. And I don't like you and your kind. See, that's a full-blown racist. You got it, Chi-Town Cowboy. But he's hiding. He's a coward. See, them full-blown ones, the ones that'll wear a hood in a minute and they'll string you up on a tree, they don't like them either. The halfwayers. The ones that's not 10 toes down and they politically tip themselves around and, you know, they don't like, hey, the full-blown racists, they don't like them. They say they too fucking political. I done heard it myself to my face. See, Kevin Stefanski, we all know that you don't like his swagger. We know you don't like his popularity. We know you don't understand why the people like him so much. You don't know that This young man comes from Neon Deion, someone that was greater than you on the football field. Someone who will be, if he ever go to the pros and coach pros, and be able to gather men better than you. He was raised by Neon Deion. He was raised to be a quarterback all his life. That's the position that he wanted to play. And as we see him every week, we see him progressing. We see him throwing that cannonball. Yeah, it looks so sweet. The pass that came and just laid inside of my man's hand in the end zone, it just looks so good. Coming, you know what I mean? It just dropped. It fell right into his hands towards the end of the game. See, Shedeur is actually, I agree with some of my players. I agree with some of my players that Shedeur is right now, you know, playing for his will, his tape, his footage, because Shedeur Sanders has been portrayed as a arrogant, spoiled brat, loser child of a rich man who can't play football in the NFL, nor anyone else should want him anywhere. That's the display that we had of Shedeur Sanders. Right. Right. That's the display that they told us that Shedeur Sanders was no good and his attitude was all wrong and he could never be a professional, being able to be on anybody's team with that type of attitude. Right. Let me cook as I eat. Let me cook right now. See, Shedeur Sanders is a humble young man who believes in God, who puts God in front, because his father always kept God in front of him. And he threw him in the front when we saw him on the reality TV shows, when we saw him on the snippets, when we saw him in practices, when we saw him before games, he was praying to the Lord. He was asking God to cover them in battle and let them be successful in any type of way, form, fashion, and also giving it praise to him. And also, if they win, lose, or draw, that God's supposed to have the glory and that he is their vicegerent. This is what Shedeur believes in. This is what Shedeur believes in. Because he gives you the first thing out of his mouth. He say he give thanks to the God. And he give glory to the Father. And he prays to the God. And he knows that God is with him. And he knows whatever happens, God is in control of whatever happens. So he said he's all right. That's when they asked him, was you nervous in the first game? He said, no, I wasn't nervous. I actually was calm. Because before I went out, I prayed. What can Kevin Stefanski do with something like that? What can Kevin do with a young man like that, you guys? You tell me. You tell me if I'm wrong or not. The diabolicalness, the way, the situation that we are all looking at and listening to is similar to what Angel Reese went after. But ain't it funny that the brown skin black people gets persecuted? Ain't it funny? I'm not race baiting at all. It's just a fact. Now, Carol Lawson, that's another, you know, she'll be the house nigga. And Flajay and me and all the ones that in AC Chi-Town Calvin and Juice World, your ass too, we'll be in the field picking cotton, singing old spiritual songs. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. We'll be in the field while Carol Lawson will be in the house. So that's another subject, because that's the subject of the culture. But I'm going to get off of this subject real quick with Shedeur. Shedeur Sanders has an opportunity to continue to be the best product on the football field. Didn't he look better than the other quarterbacks that he was playing in front of and playing against? It looked like it to me. It looked like Shedeur looked really good to me. Yes, he did have some bad throws. Yes, he's still holding on to the ball too long. Yes, he does have things to work on as a professional football player. But we're talking about a young man that only had 2 weeks of reps. A rep the week before last, and then he probably had a few days of reps this week because it's been a snowstorm since the weekend. So you couldn't even work out and do what you, those of us that's in Chicago, we know that the snow is in the ground. The snow is in Cleveland. The snow is in Detroit. The snow is in Cincinnati. The snow is in Iowa. The snow is in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee. The snow is in Madison, in Green Bay. The snow is all over the Midwest. So he was not outside. He was in a gymnasium, which is what they do in a gymnasium or open dome, a closed dome setting where, they would practice in a closed dome and run it. So he really didn't have real reps because it's cold outside and the ground is like ice. It's so solid. The ground is like hard. So no, Shedeur still didn't have the reps that he still needs to be very competitive, but he got enough of the will that he have inside of himself. He got enough inside of him to be a better version of what they thought that he was going to be. Brother Robert, how you doing? He say, what up, bro, Claude? A real coach about winning doesn't make that call no coach or championship caliber. I know. REESE, Schuler, Tuman, Belichick. I could go on and go on. Oh, yeah, Mike Dicker, Lovie Smith. Oh, yeah, we could go down. But Cam Ward tonight for the Tennessee Titans have 14 out of 28 receptions thrown. 14 out of 28 landed. He threw for 117 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 interception. Guess what Shedeur did, guys? Shedeur Sanders, he threw 42 passes. He was over 50%. 23 of them was caught for 364 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Who was the better quarterback? And Kevin Stefanski does that. And he knew that this boy had 300 264 yards. He knew how many yards that Shedeur had because he's the coach. He's supposed to know. He knew how many yards that Shedeur had already threw. He knew this. I love you. I love you, Amy Sue. You already know. He already knew that Shedeur had 364 yards in passing. Would do some shit like that, like my man Robert Jones said? What type of coach would do some goddamn dumbass cornball, weak ass shit like that? Well, one that don't like Shedeur. That's the goddamn shit that I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all ain't keeping the main thing, and you ain't keeping it a goddamn buck. This man has a problem. He has a problem, and his problem is Shedeur Sanders. His problem is the young man that's brown, that's on his team, that has swagger, that's known all over the place. He has a problem. He has a problem with the man. He don't like it. He don't like him. He don't like him. He don't fuck with Shedeur Sanders. This Mog don't like Shedeur. This crank ass, hoe ass, bitch ass, punk ass, weak ass, fucking semantic ass of a coach don't like Shedeur. The owners know it. The GM know it. They made Shedeur happen. No problem about Dillon Gabriel. Ain't nobody even mentioned Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel has nothing to do with Shedeur because he's not on Shedeur's caliber of a player. Dillon Gabriel has nothing to do with that. But what I will tell y'all is that if we don't fight back, if we don't come out here on the YouTube streets, if we don't tell people the truth about Angel, if we don't represent FLAU Johnson and all of the girls that have their head up, Nafisha Collier, Asia Wilson, and those that's under their demise, Caleb Williams. Do you understand the scrutiny that Caleb Williams went under this last 2 years? Just because he painted his nails, he's sus. The man got a fine ass ex-girlfriend now, and he just was cited with 3 women getting out the dang on limo with him. Fine. He painted his nails. He a little weirdo. It's all right. These youngins is kind of weird. They special. But y'all can't say that Caleb ain't tough. You can't say he's soft. He gets out of more sack situations than any quarterback in the NFL right now. They already got it polled. He get out of more sack situations than any quarterback in the NFL. This guy right here has to go. This man right here, he has to go and get up out of Chicago. And that lady up top has to go. Kathy Engelberg too. No one wants to deal with these people like this. These people are foul people. Don't you notice what they look like? No disrespect to none of my white people, my friends that's up in the chat, none of my friends. But ain't it consequential or coincidental that these are white people who are doing diabolical things and making diabolical moves and saying diabolical things about brown people? No disrespect, because I got love for the real white people that got love for me. Because I got some white people that love me. And I got love for some white people. And I got family members that are white, that are my blood. Thanks to Ancestry.com. So the thing is that it says, bro, Claude, I rock with you. I know the show is called Crash Out, but you keep it a buck about calling them out and on that low-key racist BS. It's more like hating to me. Oh, yeah. It's hating for me, too. Because you're a hater. Because this kid got flavor. This lady said to Nafisha Collier, they better be glad to their lucky stars that we let them play in our game. Caitlin Clark better be lucky. I mean, they so arrogant with the shit. It's like diabolical. They so crazy with the shit. And I want all of us, before I get up out of here, I really do want all of us to boycott the Chicago Sky until they get rid of Jeff Pagliosha. But if Angel come back, we won't roll. We gonna rock with Angel. If she do come back to the Sky, or wherever she go. And I want it to be known, if Fly J do go to the Chicago Sky, I'm gonna rock with the Chicago Sky for Fly J. But I'm not rocking with that organization. I'm gonna rock with it with Camila Cardoso, because you know I love my Camila. I love my Gamecocker. Yeah, but Jeff Pagliosha has to go. More after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serve and ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serv'n on Underdog Fantasy. And go, what you think about the Bread House Butters Whip Organic Shea Butter? Yes, ma'am. They smell so good and they make your skin feel so good. So when you used it for the first time, have you seen the development since you've been using our butter? My skin is more tighter and my skin is more shiny. And when I get out the shower, I apply it as soon as I get out the shower. Look at that bag, y'all. Look at that bag. Bread House Butter, sheen, shine, heal, treat, moisturize, condition your skin. Listen, y'all, I made this product from scratch. It heals good, feels good, smells good. This is my own business. This is on my own business model. Go to breadhousebutters.com and get your order now. Go get your brother's shea butter, because you're going to love, love, love what it does to your skin. Love, love, love what it does to your skin. It heals all marks, all blemishes, all rashes, all bruises, eczema, psoriasis, all different type of skin ailments. I make this, like I said, with natural ingredients, and you will love the way it feels on your skin, my family. Hey, look, ain't nobody gonna help a closed mouth get fed. So by me having a product like this and having a beautiful, beautiful situation, that my product heals all marks, all blemishes, all rashes. It's professional. It's a beautiful one. I'm giving 15% off for the Christmas holidays. You can come and you can, you know what I'm saying? You can get your order in right now before the Christmas holiday. We got basket, you know, of course, the gift bags. You saw the bag situation. We got gift bags, giveaway situations with it. You get the shea butter. You get the shower gel. You get a sugar scrub. You also get a essential oil, the spray, and you also get the lotion, a shea butter lotion. So definitely put your order in right now, right away, right away. And then guess what? Your brother is being talked about, and I'm going into the stores, into Save a Lot, Yellow Banana, and then the Whole Food stores, the markets, the buyer markets. Go and check me out. This is a serious product. I make it from scratch. Get your bag now. So you guys have came a full hour in the crash out room. I had to get off my chest about the shit that I don't like, because that's some shit I don't like. Everything that I talk about. This will be my time every Sunday and Wednesday, 2 times a week. You will see me in the crash out room, and then 4 times a week I will be having my show, my personal show, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, about the review of the things that goes on in sports, the highest topics, the better topics, and I talk about all the topics that's going on, especially the women's basketball that's happening right now. So tune in, come check me out. Hey, look, keep the main thing the main thing. Share my channel, subscribe to the channel, be a member. Listen, if you guys be a member of my channel, if y'all be a member of my channel and be a bread maker, listen, it makes me feel warm inside. I'm so grateful and honored for you to support me that way. But the bread makers got personal footage that you'll be seeing me. I'm gonna be recording throughout the holidays, and me going into the nail shops and giving you game on how to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And giving you game on how to build your own brand and have a better buy brand. And if you want to be able, listen, I believe in the God above who came to free us and save us, and that we can do all things in his name, in the God, the creator's name. And I believe that any person can do what another person does. It just might take them longer. But they believe that if one person can walk, another one can walk. If one person can run, another person can run. So that's what we're doing together. We're running together, believing in each other. Be a member of my channel and be a bread maker, man. Come on in. So I got giveaways. I got t-shirts that's going out to some of the members that when I start breaking it off. So, you know what I mean? Let me know. Say, bro, Claude, how's the new studio coming along? Oh man, yeah, man. So I'm just waiting on the floor. I know you see in the background. I still gotta paint. I'm gonna paint this part. I might paint it, but I'm about to put shelves here, and then you guys get to see my awards and things that I've done that's dear to me and that I gathered over the years. And then of course the floor, you know, will be all the way done. But the garage basically, AC is you see me up in this boy. I'm piling. Yeah, man. You see me with my new chair. I'm chilling out. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a comfortable space. I don't have to go in there with them girls. So I thank you for you know what I'm saying, asked me that question, man. It's coming along. You know, Claude Jr. got to order the rest of the floor. So when the floor comes, the rest of the floor comes, you know, because I'm a make it higher. It's already high, y'all, but I'm gonna bring it up higher, you know, because I got it already installed on the floor, and then I got the plywood down. And y'all seen it, if y'all remember, y'all seen me cut the plywood and put it on the front door. I mean, on the garage door, and stopping it from being so cold up in here. But yeah, y'all could check me out, man, and understand that, hey, I can't do this without you, and ain't nobody gonna help us but us. Nobody gonna help us but us, and you can do everything in his name. Everything. All things happen. So, as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Yeah, I love y'all so much.
Brought me here against my will. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. Built this country with our hands. Label me 3/5 of a man. All we've ever known was pain. Mixed with thunder, mixed with rain. Our strength in God's love. New day, attack. We will never be slaves again.
To be free, so take them cuffs off me. I mean mentally and physically. And don't be trying to taser me. My neck don't need your knee. And don't be pulling your gun on me. I don't need your punk degree. I know I'm supposed to be. See, I rule with 10,000 fearless, and we be all believers. We only roll off instructions given by a fearless leader. Man, y'all some cheaters. Your justice ain't gon' free us. Your Billy Club might can beat us, but the Savior came to free us. March on, how long? Never gonna get us nothing. Preach on, how long? My people out here suffering. We better be doing some adjusting. Politics is out here hustling. Gotta keep changing this thing.
I love each and every last one of y'all.
Be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
We just gotta be free. We just gotta be free. United we stand, divided we fall. Send a message to the black man, it's the final call. See, business is warfare, y'all, and it's gonna free us all. Time to bat a hood back, get that bread and buy some more. And when they leave the hood, what you gonna do? Are you gonna beg or plead or pull on through? Gotta spread that money with your crew. I'm spitting true game to you. Gotta get that sack, never look back, cause fraud came for you. We gonna be free. We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We gonna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom.
We just gotta be free.
Freedom.
We gonna be free. We just gotta be free.
We want freedom. Brought me here against my will. Freedom. Never ask questions, shoot to kill. We want freedom. Built this country with our hands.